Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, if you've been viewing me for a while, you know that every once in a while I'll take one of my viewers' comments and I'll turn it into a video. I've also recommended that viewers both watch the videos and read the articles posted on WorldNet Daily. Occasionally I'll provide you with some of the verbiage and I'll again attach the link so you can read the rest for yourselves or watch the videos that they post. Never before have I taken one of their articles and read it from beginning to end and turned that into video. I intend to do it on this occasion. I will attach the link, but I intend to once again turn what Joseph Farah from WorldNet Daily wrote in this article. The title is An Arab-Backed Imposter. Exclusive, Joseph Farah reveals what Barack Obama's name really means. You're not going to believe this. Rearrange the letters of President Barack Obama just so, and you get a perfect anagram using all 20 characters with none left over. You know what it says? An Arab-backed imposter. Now, that's a nearly perfect description of who Barack Hussein Obama really is. What are the chances? I say nearly perfect only because I like to spell imposter with an O rather than an E, but both are acceptable. Maybe you've seen this before. It's new to me, and I get all the Obama stuff, believe me. I'm stunned. If you had any doubts about a higher power, this should resolve them. His true identity was locked away in an anagram all this time. It's like the Bible codes, only funnier. Somebody needs to tell Rudy Giuliani to stop apologizing. It's true. He doesn't like America. He detests it. That's because, as his name reveals, he is an Arab-backed imposter. By the way, it's not racist for me to make this known to the world because I am an Arab, just not one of those backing him. Just for a moment, and just for the record, WorldNet Daily has been making the case that Obama is and always has been, quote-unquote, an imposter. He's simply not constitutionally eligible for the presidency. But he not only fooled America once, he fooled us twice. You know what they say about that? Shame on us. As for being Arab-backed, Obama is the guy who famously said of the Muslim call to prayer, quote, one of the prettiest sounds on earth at sunset. He's the only guy I know who ever said it. The Arab fundraising spigots were turned on for Obama's 2008 presidential election when it was revealed in WorldNet Daily that the campaign was accepting credit card donations in untold amounts from Arab money laundering operations in the Palestinian Authority. Columbia University professor Rashid Khalid raised money for that campaign too. He was called Israel an apartheid system in creation and racist. He has made statements supportive of Palestinians' terror. Obama also famously bowed to the King of Saudi Arabia. I could go on, but the fruits of Obama's pro-Muslim, pro-Arab fascism are pretty obvious at this point. He has turned over the always boiling cauldron of Muslim-Arab hatred and is now spitting all over the Middle East and the world. His friends in the Arab world must be cheering Obama's snub of Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the way he's exporting his political machine to challenge him in retaining power in the Jewish state. He's an imposter, all right, an Arab-backed. He's even got an Arab name. Not a nice name like me, by the way. Do you know what my name means in Arabic? In Arabic, Yosef means God's increase in piety, power, and influence. But to be honest, it's really a Hebrew name meaning, may God add, give, increase. Very similar meaning in both languages. And as for Farah, it means joy in Arabic. So I guess you could say my name in Arabic means God increases in piety, power, influence, and joy. What does Barack Hussein Obama mean in Arabic? Barack can have three possible meanings based on their usage. Blessed is one. Another is quite astonishingly giving his history with the Saudi king. It could mean to make, to kneel down. The last meaning is to curse or blasphemy. Take your pick there. Hussein generally means beautiful or handsome. Obama, an African name, oddly can also translate to slightly bent reflection of how to bow again. So I guess you could say Obama's name, Unscrambled, means either blessed, handsome, and slightly bent, or bowing, handsome, and slightly bent, or blasphemy, handsome, and slightly bent. The choices only get worse when considered in other languages, by the way. Any way you slice it, however, the perfect anagram is an Arab-backed imposter. How did it take us 6 years to learn this? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to reflect back on many of my countless videos. Have I not said the exact same thing about Barack Hussein Obama? Have I not often talked about how he said the most beautiful sound he's heard is the call to morning prayer? Have I not tied him directly in with King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia? Have I not said that King Abdullah had given $20 million to Harvard, which is the most expensive degree anyone has ever received from a university? Barack Hussein Obama is the Manchurian candidate. And when I read this article and I learned what President Barack Obama translates to, an Arab-backed imposter, that's frightening. You can't make this stuff up, folks. You need to take a look at the actual article that I'm going to attach. And I tried to do as best as I could in reading what I read and turn that into a video. You need to pass this along to absolutely every single person that you know that's even remotely like-minded. The people need to know what President Barack Obama's name translates to. They need to know that what we have is a radical, extremist, Islamic, homosexual, Arab Muslim that was never qualified to hold office, that's going about destroying the American way of life. Do I think it's too late? You know the answer to that question if you're a viewer of mine. Please pass this along to absolutely every single person that you know. Thanks for listening. And I can't thank Joseph Farah from WorldNet Daily enough and his staff for their contribution in enlightening the American people.